we saw recently at the PFAO online conference when you and Sally Smith were talking about some of the work that you were doing at the bank in response to COVID-19. I feel that speaking to you and your peers around the world, one of the bittersweet aspects of this crisis is that people analytics is being elevated. But I think it'd be nice for people listening to this who didn't tune into PFAO if you can outline some of the ways that people analytics is helping support executive managers and colleagues at the bank in this, these troubled times.
Sure, and I guess four tangible, immediate things come to mind. So first of all, there's daily reporting. So where are our people? How are they doing? How many are absent? Do we need to be concerned? Do we have some that have been out sick for a longer time that we need to immediately contact? So really, that element which enables you to provide the level of care that you need for your colleagues. So that's typically stuff that's reported on at best weekly, sometimes every fortnight or typically monthly basis, and all of a sudden you need to do that daily, and really spiffing that up. And that takes a bit of work. And beyond that, there is getting feedback. So NAP has been really outstanding in terms of communicating to its 34,000 colleagues on what's going on, what are we doing, what's happening. And you need to supplement that with two-way communication and making sure that you get some feedback as well. So we partnered with Glint. Today, actually, we deployed our third survey, which is just 2 to 5 days, short, sharp questions where we get valuable information, automated analytics of all the verbatims, and really helps us take the right action. So that has been invaluable. So all our leaders actually got that feedback in terms of how's the team actually doing, and really getting that input. We also very quickly implemented by the great work that Sally Smith did, and together with our partners in technology as well, who really helped us deliver all the things we do. Organizational network analytics. So we deployed Microsoft's Workplace Analytics product. And also, in addition to exec level reporting on workload and changes in work patterns and so on, as we moved 80% of our workforce to actually be working from home over a very short period of time. We sent reports to almost 3,000 people leaders based on, what does it look like for your particular team and how does that compare to the baseline we had in February and so on. And again, with the intent of leaders being able to better support and take care of their colleagues. So truly fascinating. Many other elements were around deploying the right resources to the front line. So you can imagine a bank with a proud history like National Australia Bank. We obviously want to be there to support our many customers, including many small business small business customers, and many of them are impacted by the current situation, with almost a complete lockdown of the Australian economy. And that, of course, meant a huge spike in phone calls, emails, contacts from our customers. So the talent team used data to help redeploy 1,000 colleagues from other places in the bank that had previous experience with those frontline direct customer support roles within a very, very short timeline. So all about getting people with the right skills to the right jobs very, very quickly. So those were four of the immediate, very tangible things that we've done the last few weeks.
And just touching on the kind of organizational network analysis part, I think it's great to see that you are combining the active kind of data sources such as the surveys with some of the passive data that we can get from network analysis, because I think we read lots of stuff about the challenges for employees about suddenly working remotely, and clearly there are many challenges involved in that, myriad of challenges. But maybe what's less talked about is the challenges for managers suddenly having to manage remote teams, many of whom for the first time. So I'm guessing that those insights were really important and gave them information to help them manage their teams better.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And they weren't an isolated thing. It was part of a broader effort to really support leaders to help support our colleagues so that they can do great things for our customers every day. So there were various webinars, training material, refresh courses in terms of how do you actually manage a remote team? Because a lot of people haven't tried it before, and it is very different. And you're also managing a remote team that's never tried it before. And I guess the silver lining of all of this is, sure, there are some teething problems and some challenges, but there are also quite a lot of upsides to that in terms of increased flexibility. Also, location all of a sudden doesn't matter anymore. So it's a lot easier for everyone to be there on equal terms. And we also saw a lot of leaders really dialing up the frequency of communication, which we can see is having clear and positive results, right? Really sort of part of a broader package, supporting our people leaders with our colleagues from leadership development and from learning and from other parts of the bank really chipping in, and also great external speakers providing advice and tips and tricks to our leaders.
In this series, we will be speaking to a range of senior leaders who are pushing a data-driven and digital HR agenda. Make sure that you subscribe via your podcast app of choice and also via our YouTube channel for free and regular interviews with the digital HR leaders of the future.